Hello. My name is Ashibetran. Thank you for the opportunity to respond to these SQL question. So I'll be very clear and to answer and to demonstrate my understanding on SQL as it relates to data analysis and data work. So the first question is talking about how how do you explain SQL to someone who 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 is without a technical background? So I usually explain SQL by saying that SQL is a special language. SQL is a special language that we use to communicate with a database. So a database is like a big library where there are a lot of information containing maybe things like contact names, people's ID, and all those things. So you use SQL, which is just like you use English, right? As you talk to people, so you use SQL to talk to that library, to talk to that data. So if a database is like a digital file, so a database is like a digital file cabinet where millions of records, those things they are stored there. So SQL is the set of instruction that helps you ask the person like, uh, what's this person's name? What's his ID number? Okay. So how much did we sell? So all those informations are fine there. So a database is simply SQL is simply that language that you use to organize data, to retrieve data and manage the data and so on, to make better choices. So that is what it is. So the second question goes for what are the different types of keys in SQL and how do you use them? So in SQL, keys helps to maintain the structure and data integrity within a database. So the main types of key, number one, we have the primary key. The primary key is a unique identifier for each record in a data. So we use the primary key so that every row can be uniquely identified. So you can identify the row uniquely. We also have the foreign key. Now the foreign key has to establish the relationship between different tables, you see, or between tables. So a foreign key is the one that will refer to the primary key in another table. So we also have what we call the unique key. The unique key ensures that the value in a column is unique. So that value in a column is very unique. Unlike the primary key, it contains what a single null value. So the keys ensure structure in a database. So the third question is, can you list all of the joins in SQL and their use cases? Can you list all of the joins? So yes, I can list SQL joins. So SQL joins allow us to combine data or to combine multiple tables on related columns. So SQL helps us to combine them. The joins helps us to combine them. So the first is the inner join. For the inner join, it returns only the record between the tables. The record between the tables, that's what the inner join does. So when you want intersection between data, use the inner join. We also have what we call the left join, where the left join returns all the records in the left table. It returns all the letter in the left table and the matching record from the right and the matching record from the right. So you use it when you want to put everything in a main table, you see, plus the matches, which means it's just like uh the if you take everything that is found in that particular set, you put it. So the right join is the opposite of the left join. So it retains everything in the right table and all the matches also. So that's what the right join does. Now the full outer join, it retains all the record that matches in either table. So you use it when you want the data, want all the data that matches and all that does not match. We also have what we call the cross join. For the cross join, it combines the row from one table with everything from the other table. So it uses cases where you need all combinations, such as you are gathering, you are generating test data, you see, or you are doing what we call evaluations, evaluation combination. So we have the last, I think we have another one. Yes, we have another one which is called the self join. The self join it a table joins itself. So it's useful when you are comparing a table joins itself. It's useful when you're comparing the rules with the data table, such as hierarchy, organization, or the organizational relationship. That is what it is. So the fourth and the last question is, what is the importance of data integrity in your work with SQL? So data integrity is very crucial because decisions are made based on the data behind them. So good decisions are made based on the data behind them. So maintaining data integrity ensures that the information stored in the database is accurate. It makes sure that the information that is in the database is complete. It makes sure that the information that is in the database is reliable. It makes sure that the information that is in the database is consistent. So good data integrity prevents issues like duplication, like duplicate entries, like we have a contradiction between tables, and also we have missing values. So keys constraints uh, helps to ensure that and data analysts and do work that is trustworthy. So strong data integrity leads to people or businessmen to trust the data, which means it builds trustworthy analytic insight. It brings reliable business decisions. So thank you very much for listening. And I want to say that thanks for listening to my response. So I look forward to hear from you. Thank you.